A constant source of support throughout my childhood. No words can do justice to the love he unconditionally showered upon me. As I stand here today, I bow my head in both obeisance and gratitude to that great soul, to my Superman, to my grandfather. Through the depths of time and the vastness of space, not an ounce of sadness did he show a trace. Like a phoenix, he emerged from the ashes of sorrow to lift me up and show me tomorrow. A purer heart was impossible to find, rich in both values and kind. My ultimate inspiration for everything he did. Farewell to negativities, it always did bid. A toddler I was at the age of 2, watching my dad as around the world he flew. My mother too wasn't far behind, as higher education she did aim to find. Through all this hustle and bustle lived a calm soul. To find time with him there was never any toll. Time passed by, indifferent to all, and that man continued to stand, undeterred and tall. 1 year flashed, I was finally 3. To roam in kindergarten, I was totally free. Every day I came home only to see his hands receiving me with eyes full of glee. Every night on his back I was carried, and yet his show of affection I always parried. As I grew up seeing life as it is, I could always rely on a hand of his. Another year passed, I was now 4. My father came home, good news he bore. A transfer to Dubai, he told us he received. The successful life he always perceived. In a tornado of change, I was caught. Knowledge on what's happening, I sincerely sought. Was I to leave everything? I silently wondered. A better life awaits, together we discovered. We packed our bags, we waved our hands, as we were to venture into foreign lands. Through all this confusion, he watched. At the foothills of tears and love he lodged. I left him without a second thought, as time slowly untied our knot. Occasional meetings and calls we had. Of our earlier relationship, there was but a tad. New friends I made every single day. My memory of him slowly began to fade away. Then came the call in another normal day. My granddad's doctor had something to say. Diabetes, they said, he was diagnosed. In the world of medicines, he was enclosed. 2 toes he was forced to remove. The thoughts of being healthy he had to move. 2 shots of insulin every day. From his routine of medicines he never could sway. In the midst of exams and tests I was. To meet him, not a minute did I pause. He continued to remain the strong man he was. For a minute of self-pity, never did he pause. At the age of 10, I was now a changed boy. No longer was I innocent or coy. My granddad, whose thoughts I did dismiss. My granddad, who I rarely did miss. The sun rose and the sun set. New challenges every day I met. Forgetting what meant in life the most. Of the ocean of love, I was at the coast. And before I knew it, it was too late. The day had come for his meeting with fate. As his life finally reached its bay, my granddad, my Superman, passed away. No, I wasn't able to comprehend the news, or who on earth will fit into his shoes. But the one thing I did know for sure was that with the heavenly abode, it was finally his tenure. Never could he come out on parole. Never could he send a message in a roll. Never his hands waving could I see. Never could I be the whole me. I call upon the gods for another moment with him, 'cause when I had, I surely didn't treat him as kin. A solution is what I sincerely sought, to make up for all the pain I'd brought. We too have scarcely reflected. His love and company we mercilessly neglected. Are we so cold as to not give the one thing he never failed to fulfill? His one and only grandchild's will. Thank you and Hari Om.